today on ESPN, and we have been talking for a while about the bounty, $10,000 against the Patriot. But interestingly enough, there is a new bounty poster, and it involves the man that I want to bring in right now, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, a $10,000 bounty, sir.
Let's go ahead and look at it. I got it here early tonight, and Bob, if you can get this. $10,000 bounty paid immediately to any wrestler or wrestlers causing the permanent injury to or retirement of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Well, first off, ladies and gentlemen, and every wrestler back there in the dressing room right now, you know, for a few weeks now, all of us, Craig Johnson, including yourself, Max Andrews, Joe Pedicino, a lot of different wrestlers, especially the Patriot, have tried to find out who it is that put the bounty first on the Patriot's head. Everyone pointed the finger at me first off. Well, I guess it goes without saying now that I am not the man that put the bounty out on the Patriot. For I am now one of the chosen ones, one of the chosen two, for a second bounty to come out on. Well, gentlemen, let me tell you something, every one of you back there. The Patriots, the Terry Garvins, the Bill Irwins, all of you on that side, and I'm even going to direct it to the other side. And I'm talking about the Black Barts, the Skandor Akbars, the Bull Pains, anybody back there on their best given day that want to come at me from behind or straight forward, you back me into a corner. I've already shown you what I'll do. Don't put me up to that, boys. I'll come out just fine.
ESPN, we will see the Patriot in a bounty match against Billy Joe Travis. Later on today, Sam Houston against Bull Pain. You are barred from ringside.
What? What'd you say?
Ladies are barred from ringside. I use that term loosely.
I'm not barred from anywhere, and you better get somebody out here and explain to me what's going on, because nobody bars Samantha from anywhere. That is my job, and I'm going to be there.
What do you think about it, Bull?
GWF, I don't know how you pulled this off, but I can't have my manager at ringside. But let me tell you something, Sam Houston, you think that's a feather in your cap? Well, it isn't. It's just making me madder and madder and madder. So when I get a hold of you, Houston, I'm taking it all out on you, punk. So remember, you're messing with me, boy, and you are going to get hurt.
You're still upset, aren't you?
Yes, I'm too upset. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm leaving.
Let's go to the ring. The Patriot against Billy Joe Travis here on Supercard. He cannot see out of one eye, but he is ready to wrestle in the Global Wrestling Federation today on ESPN. He is the man known as the Patriot. And although Billy Joe Travis has been a fan favorite in the past, I don't allow anything to get beyond the fact that there's $10,000 on the head of the Patriot. I will read it word for word. A $10,000 bounty paid immediately to any wrestler or wrestlers causing permanent injury to or the retirement of the Patriot. USA, the chant that gives the Patriot his power. And Billy Joe Travis is going after $10,000 right here. At the top of today's show, you heard words from Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Words unlike I have ever heard from Eddie. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, although he has not been one of the most popular men in the GWF, has always been quite a competitor. And instead of Hot Stuff, he sounded like just plain old Eddie Gilbert, a man who is being hunted now. But for some reason, I don't think that's going to change the way he looks on today's main event against Terry Garvin. He wants to hold on to that television title that he feels so dear. But let's talk about the man you see in the ring, the men you see, the Patriot. and Billy Joe Travis. The collar and elbow tie-up. Travis backing up the big man into the corner and delivering a right to the jaw. Travis with those rights can be devastating. The Patriot. High elevation on the backdrop. Now, one thing that I'll point out, if Billy Joe Travis had perfected his left hook as well as he had perfected his right, he would have a great advantage in this matchup because the Patriot has, from what I understand, plus the patch over his eye, no vision out of the eye. So if somebody comes at him from the Patriot's right, he has no peripheral vision to see a man coming. Something that could be very dangerous. There you see a good look into the eye of the Patriot. Tremendous lineup on this edition of Supercard. Billy Joe Travis trying to get out of the ring to avoid some pain. We will see Sam Houston against Bull Payne, where the ladies are barred from ringside. Terry Lynn taking on the Dark Patriot. And that TV title match, first man to throw a punch loses. Terry Garvin against Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Well, the Patriot looks like he's been keeping in shape during his time away from the Global Dome. And he's in control here. Travis, able to escape shoulder block, sends Billy Joe down. And the Patriot sends Billy Joe Travis out of the ring. He wants to take a break. Let us take a break right here. Back with more on Supercard when we return.
You want a new car, but you want more than a good car at a great price. You want a dealership with a reputation for service after the sale. Crown Motors believes that by assembling the best staff of service professionals in the business and treating them right, they in turn will serve you right. It's a team effort with a common goal, to provide you with a dealership you have confidence in. Ask any driver with a distinctive Crown Motors plate on their car if the theory works. Crown Motors, a full-service General Motors and Jeep Eagle dealer on US 31 South, Charlevoix.
Encore goes back in time to give cable subscribers an out-of-this-world offer.
You know what you'll get.
What?
Imagine getting the best films of the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s, uncut and commercial-free for the new low price of $1.50 a month. Order now and start enjoying the best Hollywood hits from the last 3 decades, all for just $1.50 a month. Call your cable operator and order Encore today.
March, a month for champions on ESPN. See over 20 conference winners crowned during ESPN Championship Week. The heroes of auto racing rev up for a new season of thrills. The stars of baseball are back. Don't miss spring training and baseball tonight. Olympic winners compete at the U.S. Alpine Championships. And come on board with ESPN for America's Cup excitement. Championship Sports in March on ESPN.
Billy Joe Travis trying to make his way back into the ring as we return to action. Craig Johnson with you. We're at the Global Dome. And the man you see right there, the Patriot, in his first match back, since being injured at the hands of the Dark Patriot. And now Billy Joe Travis wanting a handshake. And I'm not real sure that the Patriot trusts anyone these days. There is a bounty on that man's head, and anyone can collect it, including Billy Joe Travis. Wrestlers from around the world have been contacted, apparently, to go after the bounty. Billy Joe Travis getting the first shot. Screaming the words "timeout" into the microphone. If he takes too much time outside of the ring, he could be counted out. The count is almost at 10 as he gets back into the ring. The Patriot's still in fine form, as I mentioned. Just because you have an injury to the eye doesn't mean you can't work out the rest of your body, and Patriot has definitely been in the gym. Billy Joe Travis has apparently been, spending a lot of time in front of the mirror and goes after that bad eye. Into the turnbuckle. And the eye area is still very tender. As Billy Joe Travis going inside the mat, going after the eye, ripping away at the eye patch. Travis delivers the right to the midsection. Elbow takes the Patriot down. And it has been a long time since the Patriot has been in the ring. And you lose your edge if you stay out of the ring for too long. And the Patriot having problems at the hands of Billy Joe Travis right here. Don't get me wrong, Travis a great competitor, but it's been a long time since anyone has been able to compete with a Patriot like this. Into the retaining barrier. A rake to the back. And Billy Joe Travis in control here. He gets up into the ring. Breaks the referee's count. May not have been a smart idea, but right there proves it. Sunset flip. Can the power of the Patriot power Billy Joe Travis over? Travis holding on to the rope. John Keaton asking him to break the hold and then telling him to break the hold. Billy Joe Travis able to raise the shoulders up. Billy Joe Travis has been in control until that right there. 2 roundhouse lefts from the man in the red, white, and blue. And 3 more. Add another. Whip into the rope. Elbow sends him down. The Patriot picking up the momentum here. Making Billy Joe Travis pay. Sends Travis down, count of 1, count of 2. And I think the Patriot quite upset. He knows he has a date in the future with the Dark Patriot. But right now he has to get by Billy Joe Travis. Travis to the top rope. Travis getting ready to come down, but the Patriot up to his feet. Power slam. Takes him down. The Patriot climbing to the middle rope. Up to the top. Gets his balance. Patriot missile. It is so good to see that again. Count of 1, count of 2, count of 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, the Patriot.
The Patriot is back and looking good. And when we return, Sam Houston against Bull Pain. But right now, we want you to look at this.
Letting our fans here in the Global Dome ask some of the questions. Bonnie Blackstone back with you once again. I've got Stephen here with me to my left. Stephen, how old are you?
10 years old.
10 years old. You must have just had a birthday by the way you said that.
Yes.
Now, tell me, you had a question for Sam Houston. What was that question?
I was wondering why Samantha hated him so much.
Well, you know, that's a good point. Everywhere Samantha goes, she's always bad-mouthing Sam Houston. He seems like a really nice guy. Later on in this edition, I'm going to have Sam Houston here on the interview platform and ask him Stephen's question.
When what you eat and drink gives your stomach a surprise, you want a medicine that works directly on your stomach. Pepto-Bismol. As it coats, Pepto delivers powerful medicine right where you hurt. Pepto-Bismol.
What is real?
Is she for real?
Is she for real?
Is that for real?
Well, what is real?
This is real.
Skittles.
Tart and tangy. Wild berry. Tropical. Real fun. Real good. With real fruit juices.
Skittles. Bite-sized candies.
Taste the rainbow.
'Tis the season for the flakes that don't melt.
I shampoo every morning. Shampoo till spring with an ordinary shampoo. Won't work like this.
Don't take a chance. Get some Head & Shoulders, because you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
At 232 from Bear Creek, Texas, Sam Houston!
Sam Houston making his way to the ring to take on Bull Pain. Sam Houston accompanied for an awfully long time by Baby Doll. Baby Doll injured at the hands of Samantha. But from what I understand, Sam Houston has a surprise for us, and we'll try to get into that a little bit later. But there you see an intense look on the competitor from Bear Creek, Texas. Bull Pain has come to ringside without the Samantha. Quite frankly, I see that more as a detriment to Bull Pain than to Sam Houston, because Bull Pain has relied so heavily on Samantha. Collar and elbow tie-up, back into the corner they go. Bull Pain looking for the early advantage and takes it. Sam Houston answering back on both occasions. And Bull Pain backing up. Sam Houston moving senior official James Beard out of the way, saying, I'm ready for this man. Bull Pain, ever since arriving in the Global Wrestling Federation with Samantha, has been making noise. He was on his way to challenge the North American champion, the Patriot, until he met Sam Houston. And Bull Pain taking Sam Houston over the top. Since then, Bull Pain and Samantha have been on a mission to eliminate Sam Houston. And that may go a little bit towards that goal. They have eliminated Baby Doll from the situation. And Sam Houston eliminating the shoulder away from this particular match, the shoulder of Bull Pain. Watch out for Bull Pain. This is a very dangerous situation. Trying to get him up for the suplex to pull him outside. Houston reverses it and brings Bull Pain to the inside of the ring. Side headlock. DDT. Executed beautifully. Count of one, count of two, and almost a count of three. Houston, who comes from quite a wrestling family, and I would not be surprised if his surprise involves one of his family members. Houston working on the arm of Bull Pain. One more time. Extended armbar. And a rake of the eyes will break the hold. Bull Pain back into control. Irish whip. Side suplex, but look who got the brunt of it. Sam Houston with the head scissors brought down Bull Pain, put his head into the mat, and Bull Pain was wondering where that came from. Nice move by Sam Houston. Goes back to work on the arm.
He's hurt my arm!
The shoulder that had been injured a little bit earlier as Sam Houston pushed Bull Pain into the post. May be hurting a little bit more now. More pressure put on by Houston, but he left himself open for a punch. Headbutt by Bull Pain. Now stepping on the throat. Goes for the elbow. Misses. Arm drag. And once again, Sam Houston in control. Still to come, that television title matchup between Terry Garvin and Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. And there you see one of the fans rooting for Bull Pain. There aren't many of them, quite frankly. Nice reversal by Bull Pain. He was taking a lot of punishment, but now the momentum has gone into the favor of the big man from Sturgis, South Dakota. Knee into the throat. And now to the choke. Bull Pain, many times you wonder if he's even happy with a 3 count or whether he'd be happier just punishing his opponent. Picks him up and puts him down right on the back of his neck. No count there by James Beard as the chokehold being applied. You will not get a 3 count in any wrestling federation with a chokehold. That's for sure. Bull Pain taking a little bit too much time. Sam Houston delivering a couple blows to the midsection, but that flurry is stopped. Bull Pain now going to the outside. Up to the higher levels. Now up to the top rope, comes down, but Sam Houston beats him to the punch. Houston may be in pain, but Bull Pain is reeling. Clothesline. The headbutt into the midsection. Shifts the momentum once again. Reversal, Houston. Gonna go for another DDT. Maybe taking a little bit too much time here. Reversal by Houston. Count of 1, count of 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match is Sam Houston.
Sam Houston wins the match when there's nobody at ringside to help Bull Pain, but Bull Pain now taking over on Sam Houston now that the match is over and Houston has won. Right delivered, sending Sam Houston out of the ring. Bull Pain continuing the punishment. And now, on the rope, oh! Devastating bulldog! With nothing to break the fall. Sam Houston, the winner of the match, but Bull Pain may have gotten the best of this one. And we'll return Joe Pedicino with the news after this.
Tommy.
I gotta fight.
Lincoln.
This is my ticket.
2 fighters.
Get him.
From different worlds.
You're mine. We fight against who I say.
From opposite sides.
I want us to kill each other.
Their friendship broke the rules.
I ain't gonna fight you.
Their courage beat the odds.
You don't say no to me, boy. No.
Their triumph rocked their world. Gladiator. Rated R. Special sneak preview at theaters Friday and Saturday.
March, a month for champions on ESPN. See over 20 conference winners crowned during ESPN Championship Week. The heroes of auto racing rev up for a new season of thrills. The stars of baseball are back. Don't miss spring training and baseball tonight. Olympic winners compete at the U.S. Alpine Championships. And come on board with ESPN for America's Cup excitement. Championship sports in March on ESPN. Another unpredictable season begins with a new race. World champion Ayrton Senna and Nigel Mansell fight to tame a new track at the Grand Prix of South Africa. Sunday night at 9 Eastern on ESPN.
The time has come for Commissioner Max Andrews to do something about the bounty situation. Hello, everyone. I'm Joe Pedicino here in the newsroom behind stages at the Global Dome. And we'll be going back out for some more great action in just a couple of minutes. But right now, I want to talk about this bounty situation. And I'll tell you right now, they might as well put editorial right across the front of this, because that's what this is going to be. It's going to be my opinion on what is going on in the Global Wrestling Federation and this bounty situation. Who is it that is putting out the bounties? So far, there's been a $10,000 bounty put on the head of the Patriot. Already, Scott Anthony, the Dark Patriot, and many others have gone after that bounty. And so far, the Patriot, in my opinion, has been lucky to get out with just one eye wounded. Now we find out there is a $10,000 bounty also on the head of the very man who I suspected of putting the bounty on the Patriot. That is Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. That's right. In the past few days, there have been wanted posters put out through all of the Global Wrestling Federation dressing rooms offering a $10,000 reward to anyone who ends the career or causes the retirement of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Now, that's the Patriot and Eddie Gilbert, two men on completely opposite sides. We've got to wonder who is putting out these bounties. I'm calling for Max Andrews to step in and put an end to this situation. There is no place in professional wrestling, in my opinion, for bounties. If you're going to get in the ring and beat a man, if you're going to take his title, if you're going to beat him and take a mask, that's one thing. But if you are going to sit back like a weasel in the background and put a $10,000 bounty on the head of a man, you have no place in what I call the sport of professional wrestling. And yes, that is my opinion. That's the newsroom for today. We'll be back with more on the GWF.
Fans of the Global Wrestling Federation, ones that, like yourself, watch the great action here on ESPN every afternoon, enjoy asking questions and getting a response. Sam Houston, earlier I was here with one of our many great fans in the Dome, and they wanted to know, why does Samantha hate you so much?
Well, I don't really know why Samantha hates me that much. The only thing I could say is that she's a pain in the, well, ask anybody that knows her and they'll tell you exactly where she's a pain. And Samantha, you keep coming around and messing around with my life, with my stuff. Well, I'll tell you what, baby, if you know anything about poker, if you know anything about cards at all, you'll know that a good poker player always sits with his back against the wall, and he don't fold unless he has to. Well, baby, I ain't about to fold. And if you want to know something else, I got another ace up my sleeve for you.
Sam, if you ask me, I think it's that she is, in fact, attracted to you, but she just doesn't know how to admit this.
Oh, you know, I've had a lot of things said to me that really hurt my feelings, and I think that hurt my feelings more than anything else. I hope she's not attracted to me. Oh.
Sound quality is amazing. It sounds so great.
No scratches at all.
That's when music was music.
It's got everything.
Ramblin' Man.
Benny and the Jets.
All on CDs.
Introducing Entertainment Weekly's Rock Archive CD Collection. It's free with a paid subscription to Entertainment Weekly.
Everybody's doing a brand new now.
These drum licks are just thundering in here.
This exclusive Rock Archive collection has 30 of the most listened to hits from the 60s to today, remastered and compiled for the first time on 2 beautifully produced CDs or 3 audio cassettes. And the Rock Archives will sound even better when you hear that it's free.
What?
Do I have to pay taxes on it?
It's free when you subscribe to the magazine everyone's talking about, Entertainment Weekly, at a savings of almost 60% off the cover price.
Entertainment Weekly is the postmodern farmer's almanac.
It's a great magazine.
Entertainment Weekly is like a quick fix on what's out there.
It's concise, it keeps me current.
I love the pictures. It's kind of the behind-the-scenes look.
It cut to the chase. I want to talk about music and movies.
I like it because I don't have to be hip.
Entertainment Weekly's more than great reviews. It gives you the inside scoop and a behind-the-scenes look at movies, television, videos, books, and more. Call right now and get 30 issues for 4 monthly installments of only $5.99 each. Or use your credit card today.
I think that's really how people walk in Egypt.
Call right now, and you'll also get Entertainment Weekly's Rock Archives, 30 classic rock hits on 2 CDs or 3 audio cassettes, and it's free.
Things like this don't happen to me. Stupendous, it's outrageous.
Totally awesome.
It's inexplicable. How could you beat that?
Wishing I was Rod Stewart waking up with Maggie May.
So call and subscribe today. You'll save almost 60% on Entertainment Weekly, and you'll also get the Rock Archive set free.
There you see the Dark Patriot getting ready to go into action. It was scheduled to be Jerry Lynn, but there you see Ben Jordan, the light heavyweight champion, has a title defense coming up in a couple days here on ESPN, and the competition committee wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, allowing him his full strength for that championship matchup. So right now it will be the Dark Patriot going up against Ben Jordan, a very capable competitor. As a matter of fact, Jordan ranked in the top 5 in the light heavyweights. But I don't know where you'd rank this man in any weight division. I know that the man that we saw at the top of the show, the Patriot, is looking forward to a face-to-face matchup with that man right there. The man dressed in black locks up with Ben Jordan, a handful of hair. Misses with a right. And the fans approve of any mistake that this man makes. Entering the ring with the Patriots music. A lot of things that the fans do not like about the man known as the Dark Patriot. Quite frankly, there are a lot of things I don't like about him, but trying to be at least a little bit unbiased. The Dark Patriot has come into the Global Wrestling Federation. He has proven he is a very good wrestler. He's proven he can hurt people. And the power slam takes down Ben Jordan. And this may be a very short match if the Dark Patriot decides that he's going to put more of a hurting on Mr. Jordan, but he moves out of the way. Drop kick sends down the Dark Patriot once. Another time, and the Dark Patriot out to the ringside area. We know very little about the man in black other than the fact that he and Scott Anthony tried to go after the $10,000 bounty on the head of the Patriot, and we had no idea there was a bounty on the head of the Patriot. Apparently, Anthony and the Dark Patriot, the first 2 men contacted about that bounty. Ben Jordan trying to take advantage of the handshake, and indeed does. Goes into the side headlock, but a handful of hair takes back Jordan to the corner. Elbow into the midsection once. Elbow into the midsection again. And the Dark Patriot with a chop. He is not flashy. He does not try to impress you with flamboyant wrestling moves. What the Dark Patriot succeeds at is punishing people and putting some wrestlers out. All the way across the ring, misses with a shoulder block. Ben Jordan covers 1 and 2 before the Dark Patriot able to kick out. Jordan back into the side headlock. The Dark Patriot cradles, but only gets a count of 1. Into the head scissors. And as you look into the holes in the mask, into the eyes, all you can see is darkness. Very strange situation. Usually you can see the whites of the eyes, but you can't even see that with this man. Count of 2, and a handful of hair breaks the count once again. John Keaton suspects something, but is not able to prove it. Jordan trying to get out of the head scissors, and does. Back into the side headlock, back into a count of 2, but once again a handful of hair enables the Dark Patriot to get the leg scissors on. one more time. Jordan out of the leg scissors, clamps on the side headlock, and this time up to a vertical base. Forearms into the kidneys. Reversal by Jordan. And a clothesline. Looked like Jordan was going to go down for a backdrop. And the Dark Patriot with a clothesline sends him down. Short clothesline. Down once again. Into the ropes. And a nice move. Bulldog off the ropes there by Ben Jordan. Jordan, the comeback attempt. Kick right into the jaw. Into the ropes. Ben Jordan, monkey flip. Into the ropes again, but one too many times. The Dark Patriot now going up, getting up to the top rope, and from behind, delivering what we've been told to call the Scud Missile.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match is the Dark Patriot.
When we return on Supercard, we will talk to the genuine article, the man in red, white, and blue, the Patriot.
Your Great Lakes Oldsmobile dealers are proud to introduce the best value we've ever offered, the all-new 1992 Achieva. It's available right now for just $199 a month, $199 for 48 months with no money down. And the new Achieva comes packed with features: air conditioning, automatic transmission, AM/FM stereo cassette, aluminum wheels, and more for just $199 a month.
See your Great Lakes Olds dealer today. Tallberg Chevy Olds, Bayview Road, Petoskey.
It's just a phone call away. The best entertainment, the most movies, all in February. One simple call from anywhere, and you've got heavyweight boxing, the new stars of stand-up, quality original movies, too. That's right, all it takes is one quick phone call right now to get simply the best with HBO. And the most movies with Cinemax. One easy phone call, two great channels in February. HBO and Cinemax. Saddle up, partner, for a Sunday night shootout. There'll be a showdown when the ladies of the LPBT roll into town for the BPAA U.S. Open, Sunday night on ESPN. He's the nicest guy in the world until the bell rings. Scotty Bulldog Olsen unleashes an attack on Lewis Curtis for the USBA Featherweight Championship. Top Rank Boxing, Friday on ESPN.
Next Monday here on ESPN, a matchup I know I've been looking forward to, the Patriot against the Dark Patriot, one-on-one in the ring.
And it's something I've been looking forward to, Craig. I promise you I've been looking forward to it. It's something I've dreamed about. Man, this is something I've thought about. I can't get it off my mind. It's constantly in my mind. It's something that dominates every thought that I have, and for good reason. Right here's one of the reasons. You know, this is a rough sport, man. It's a vicious sport. It's a violent sport. But when you purposely try to put a man's eye out, when you purposely try to maim a man for life, then you're going too far. You're going beyond the limits of what's right and what's fair. And not only on top of that, but my belt's gone, Craig. You know that. I don't know where it's at. I don't know who's got it. I don't know what's become of it, but I know I want it back. And we've got a man that's talking about taking my soul. We've got a man that's talking about taking my mask. We've got a man that's done something with my belt, evidently, and now you're trying to take my eyesight, so you better believe I'm looking forward to this. This is something that I can't wait for it to happen. It's going to be great for me to get revenge over what's happened. You tried to blind me. You tried to put me out. But tonight, I'm going to even things up.
The following contest is for the Global Wrestling Federation TV Title Championship. First of all, the challenger at 222 pounds from Louisville, Kentucky,
Terry Garvin ready for action, but you better believe he's letting his temper simmer a little bit, because the man who throws the first punch loses in this
title as GWF champion at 228 pounds from every girl's dream, and the first family of wrestling, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
The man who throws the first punch in this matchup. Loses, says Ron Ames, explaining to the fans here at the Global Dome. And the beautiful television title belt is on the line. Words being exchanged, and
this match is that anyone throws a punch with their fist, they will lose this match.
once again, Ron Ames telling the fans here that may not have heard it the first time. And Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert looking at Ron Ames as though, don't remind me of something I don't want to know about. This should be one heck of a wrestling matchup. Something, quite frankly, although it says wrestling on the marquee, you don't see a lot of. And both competitors better watch out. We know about Eddie Gilbert's temper. We also know about Terry Garvin's temper. Forearm to the head, and Terry Garvin going after him. Forearm is legal, however. Into the corner they go. And a forearm delivered. Hot Stuff coming out. But if he punches Terry Garvin, he loses the television championship. And a slap to the face. Also legal. Terry Garvin in the corner. All right, Mr. Gilbert. I would guess there's going to be an awful lot of taunting in this matchup. The question is, who will lose their temper first? And quite frankly, it's only a matter of time. A pull of the hair. And a forearm to the side of the head. Garvin shakes it off. Back into the collar and elbow. Arm drag. Arm drag. And both of them going for the arm drag. And a stare down. Garvin has mentioned that he has earned a lot of respect for Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert as a wrestler, but not as a human being. I think Gilbert has to respect Garvin for the fact that he never gives up. After all the things that you think that Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert has done to Terry Garvin, including what has now been called the infamous fireball, you think that he'd want to go out and just beat up the man. But he knows that the only way to get the television championship is to make Hot Stuff lose his temper first. Monkey flip, and neither man will release the hold until Hot Stuff says, I've had enough of this. And he spits into the face of Terry Garvin. Garvin has the fist caught, but if he lets it loose, he loses the match, and he knows it. The fans telling him, no, don't do it. And that was a close one. Eddie Gilbert, who knows what he's saying to Terry Garvin. And Garvin provoking Hot Stuff twice now. Hot Stuff is one punch away from losing the title. You remember, if you have been a long-time wrestling fan, and even in this month's edition of Pro Wrestling Illustrated, what a change Terry Garvin has gone through in his career. He used to be one of the most despised men in wrestling as a member of Beauty and the Beast. But now he's one of the most popular men in the Global Wrestling Federation. And very close to a television championship. We're going to take a break. We will be back with more in a minute.
This is me, Vicki. Before I went on a diet and started using an Easy Glider, I lost 125 pounds. Here I am, 2 years later, still using my Easy Glider, and I haven't gained any of the weight back.
Easy Glider's not just for exercise anymore. This 20-minute workout gets you on your way to total fitness with cardiovascular conditioning, muscle toning, and yes, weight loss.
I watched what I ate, I drank a lot of water, I used my Easy Glider, and that's how I lost 59 pounds.
It's low impact and works both your upper and lower body. You can burn up to 300 calories per workout.
I tried jogging, playing racquetball, and even starving myself, but nothing lasted or made me feel as good as my Easy Glider.
And it folds flat for easy storage.
You get a lot of exercise for your money with an Easy Glider.
Call toll-free 1-800-632-1700. We'll bill your credit card. 3 easy payments of $19.95 each. You get a full 60-day home trial with money-back guarantee. The total price, $59.85 plus $9 shipping and handling. So call 1-800-632-1700 now.
Only you and God know who you are and what you are.
I'm not out there abusing people and vandalizing people's feelings and taking advantage of people.
I don't think people realize what I lost or what I went through.
We resume action at the Global Dome. GWF Supercard action here on ESPN. This for the television title with a very special stipulation between Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Terry Garvin. The man who throws the first punch loses. And in the case of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, if he throws a punch, he loses the television championship. Once again, Gilbert going about as low as you can go. Garvin very close to throwing a punch, but realizes that he has to keep his wits about him. Has to keep the temper low. Garvin going to work on the arm of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. And so far, both men have been very close to throwing that fateful punch. Look at the eyes of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Garvin reaching down into that bag of tricks that he does indeed have. Gilbert throws the forearm. Another forearm. And Hot Stuff out of the ring. Quite frankly, this may help Gilbert more than Garvin because Gilbert can allow his temper to calm down a little bit. Knee into the midsection. Roll up, count of one, count of two. And apparently, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert forgot there's another way you can lose the television championship. Count of one, count of two. Roll up, count of one, and almost a count of two there. And into the abdominal stretch, backslide, 1, 2, 3. And Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert able to win it with a 3 count over Terry Garvin.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still champion, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
So Hot Stuff retains the championship.
Wait a second. I just want to ask you one thing, man. Why don't you wrestle like that all the time? That's all I want to know. Why don't you wrestle like that, like I do all the time? Eddie, listen. I'm man enough to offer to shake your hand. Are you man enough to offer a handshake back?
handshake. Watch out. Sweet Daddy Falcone into the ring. And Blackburn attacking Terry Garvin from behind. Akbar in there. Double clothesline, and down goes Terry Garvin. Has Eddie Gilbert made a deal with Akbar? And they attack Hot Stuff. Blackburn and Sweet Daddy Falcone have attacked Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. There's a bounty on the head of Hot Stuff. Are they going after it? Elbow. The trash compactor. Another elbow. The compactor once again. This is devastating. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. James Beard threatening a fine. But is that fine enough where they're not going to go after the $10,000 bounty? And they lay a piece of paper. That looks like one of the bounty posters. And in the middle of the ring, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert has been laid out.
Come on! Come on! Now when I'm looking at you, fight me, you...
The two referees, as Terry Garvin very upset at the actions of Mr. Akbar, Black Bart, and Sweet Daddy Falcone. And James Beard has discovered that it is indeed the bounty poster and hands it to John Keaton. Eddie Gilbert is in need of attention. We'll be back to wrap it up here on Supercard in a minute.
I drive a race car for a living. I depend on the parts and pieces in my car. And I feel so confident knowing that Pennzoil is protecting the moving parts inside of my engine. Pennzoil's quality and protection give me the confidence I need to do my job without second thought. I've never had a problem with viscosity breakdown using Pennzoil. Their motor oil is the best against viscosity breakdown. That's why I have the confidence to use it on the street and in my race car. Pennzoil, performance, protection, quality.
You say your eyes are red, irritated, dry? Don't hide them. Help them with Clear Eyes. It gets rid of the redness and has an extra moisturizing ingredient, too. Clear Eyes. And for allergies and colds, Clear Eyes ACR.
Nutrition has the nutritional tools to help you sculpt your ultimate body. With Phase 1, the complete bodybuilding system for the beginner and intermediate athlete. GNC, the authority in sports nutrition products.
It's bigger than the Super Bowl.
Well, not really, but it is more fun. NFL legends pair up with pool's best at the NFL Super Bowl Billiards Championship, Saturday night on ESPN. End zone celebrations allowed.
Well, the fans looking forward to Terry Garvin, who has also entered in the tournament. You know, he's had a lot of matchups against Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, and I think fans have those matchups fresh in their mind.
And Eddie Gilbert has those matchups fresh in his mind. And Gilbert right now showing Barry Horowitz why he is the head of the first family.
Well, the winner sends Hot Stuff down to the canvas, goes for a cover, great bite of the leg, and a count of 2.
I'm not going to forfeit. I'm here to wrestle, and that's what I'm going to do.
Well, a courageous move there by Sam Houston.
Well, you know, I don't know if it's courageous or if it's stupid. Well, he took some incredible blows at the hands of Bull Payne, and the smart thing might be to just go ahead and forfeit.
Well, a shot at the North American Championship is in the balance.
Yeah, you have a point, Craig.
And Sam Houston, the term one bad wheel comes to mind. That's more than a bad wheel. That's an outright flat. And a quick cross body block as Sam Houston trying to get the early advantage with a rattlesnake coming out on the short end of the deal, and I think he thought about going after Akbar. Instead, back into the ring, he perseveres. Reversal by the rattlesnake. Shot to the midsection. That might have taken a little of the wind out of Blackburn. I'm sure those two boots did. Into the ropes, elbow, right into the sternum. Goes down, nails him with the elbow. 2 times to the ribs now.
Well, Rattlesnake full of a lot of fire right now, a lot of fire and a lot of emotion. But Black Bart is full of experience. You can bet that Terry Garvin has not forgotten about that injury and about that burn.
And Bull Payne would probably just go after it just for the heck of it.
Of course he would. Bull Payne's that type of competitor.
Bull Payne over the top rope with the advantage. Actually, the middle rope. The top rope on your screen. I'm going to a mistake from time to time.
Gosh, Craig, more than from time to time, it seems like. But anyway. And you look right now at the intestinal fortitude of Gorgeous Gary Young and just the sheer toughness.
Gary Young with a forearm to the side of the head, getting a more momentum off the ropes. And down goes Scott Anthony. And Anthony, now that he's made his return here, may have gotten a little bit more than he bargained for. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert having to be carried out of the Global Dome.
I don't care about Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. That's not my problem. What I have done 1 week from today, the biggest match of your career, Patriot. You're looking at me. No, you're not looking at me. You can't see. You're a walking blind.